fencer to make it to the semifinals, and Cheung is here now. As you can see, so we have a lefty. So there was one lefty in the women, another lefty here in the men's event. And again, on paper, if you're going to go with ranking, Cheung Ka-long should be the one on top today, but as we saw, that means nothing right now.
No, but one thing that I've noticed with Cheung today, he's won all his bouts have been close. 15-12, 15-14, 15-14, 15-13. So he is grizzled today, and he's winning.
I do have to say that Mertine also has a French coach in Hong Kong. So I think that helps a little bit, right? So the French coach can give him a little bit of tactical awareness of what the French usually fence like.
Certainly would help.
That was incredibly fast. Did you see that?
That was very quick riposte by Mertine. Cheung came right after him with an attack and paid the price.
But I've seen Cheung today a couple of times be behind, especially in the first couple touches, and then pull it forward. So
watch Mertine on the right.
We're still early days.
There's a straight attack with a flesh, which is a running type of an attack. Watch this. Wow, right in the shoulder area. Beautiful touch. Little fist pump. Up 2-0. 5 seconds into the bout.
I think it's important with Mertine that the feet do come forward pretty quickly, but the arm always extends. There's still enough room for the arm extension.
Tackle fair by the left by Cheung. No question about it. He made a beat attack. Just gave him the right of way. 1-3. The referee says point in line. Once Cheung puts the point in line out there, he has the right of way. Mertine attacked onto it, so it was the right of way by Cheung. Iris, there we see Mertine again do the attack with the flesh, the running attack. But watch Cheung, he takes one extra step back there, causing him to fall short.
We did talk about that. The fact that distance is so important, that if you can command the distance and make the distance right for you on the piece, that you can often come out on top.
Referee called halt. Not sure why. Certainly was a huge advantage for Mertine because he was running out of room.
For this year, this is the second semifinals that Cheung has fenced in at a Grand Prix. He was actually the silver medalist at the Torino Grand Prix.
So Cheung's attack is no, or short, or misses, and the counterattack by Mertine scores to make it 4-2.
It's interesting. I mean, Mertine kind of comes in really fast with his feet, but there's still room for his hand.
Sometimes when you come in too quickly with your feet, you lose control of the point, causing you to miss or hit off target.
It seems like Mertine has a really nice control of that.
So Cheung is making a very similar attack. He's beating the blade and trying to attack to the chest of Mertine. He's hit only once so far in that action.
Cheung makes him miss, and I almost feel like those acrobatics a little bit, Jeff.
I almost feel like Cheung was off the end of the strip with both feet, the end of the piece before he hit, but Mertine didn't ask for a replay, so it's a good touch.
Mertine looks very focused on what he's doing, so he's just walked right back to the line, ready for the next.
So here Cheung made a very quick attack in the middle of the piece. Mertine caused him to miss, made a counterattack and scored. You can see Mertine hit with such force that he bent that unbreakable steel, Miragean steel blade almost in half. The fencers are allowed to have a 1 centimeter bend in the blade.
See that there.
Look at that, almost bent it in half.
Bend.
Yeah.
And that's how fast and how strong they're both coming into each other. I don't think we see that, or you know, the hits don't look that hard, but they really come together pretty strong.
A beauty by Mertine, a beat attack, a tackle fair, says the referee.
Right now, Mertine has the rhythm of the bout. It's in his favor, 7-3.
Here's
Look
a
at
beat,
this action.
beat, attack. Wow. Very close. Watch the beat on the right. Gives him the right away. Beat. Oh, hits on the back. Great shot by Mertine.
He has really good control of his hand, even though his feet are moving so quickly. It seems to be his signature, getting in very quick with the feet, but still getting his hand out faster.
He's definitely beating Cheung to the. He's beating him to the punch right now. So there, Mertine made a parry of Cheung's attack. Went for the riposte. Cheung stepped in, causing Mertine's riposte to miss, and Cheung scored on the remise.
Yeah, because Mertine comes in so fast, so strong, the distance is so close to do the infighting.
Attack au fair from the left, Cheung, and a beat attack on Mertine's first step. So here, twice in a row, Cheung, by taking the blade, earned the right of way and scored 2 quick touches. Watch on the left, watch Cheung take the blade. Beat, attack in preparation.
Now he's within 1 to tie it up in the first round.
You can see so clearly on these replays when a fencer takes the blade and makes the attack.
Nice action.
Not
Again,
just
the
attacks,
control
as the
of the
referee.
feet. Yep.
Attack au fair, beat attack. That's 3 in a row where Cheung has taken Mertine's blade in the middle of the piece and scored.
Cheung now a big surge forward and now tied up. So the question is, who took the blade? I knew Mertine was going to ask for that. I think I took the blade for attack au fair. And Jeff, and you've said this before, attack au fair beats.
Let's watch on the right. Does Mertine take the blade? Beat.
I'm not sure.
Now, in my opinion, here comes the referee. Fencers put their mask on, so the referee's now going to make the call.
This call stands.
And Mertine shakes his
loses
head,
this.
says he knew it. If both fencers beat at the same time, the referee has determined who initiated the action, and that person gets the right of way.
Very nice counterattack. Cheung now is taking the lead and really has command of both the attack actions and the right distance for. He's done everything in the back, going backwards, parry, post, hit and get away, all of the counterattack.
Well, the last 5 touches for Cheung have been because he's controlled the blade work. Cheung wants a replay saying, I made a beat attack.
So we're flipping it now.
But whatever the case is, the complexion of this bout has changed because Cheung is doing very well by beat attack on the blade.
Well, part of it too, I mean, Mertine, there it is, nice.
Yes,
And
that's
attack touche, so he never actually took the blade.
No, once he was short, that gave Mertine that gave Mertine a little window of time to make the new attack. So they each have 1 video left.
Mertine, part of it, his whole thing was this fast attack, the fast feet in, and then the arm out. But he hasn't really made it work in the last couple of touches, so Cheung has been able to capitalize and change it up. But Mertine, what can he change up?
What I would do if I'm Mertine, I would do whatever. I would do absence of blade. I would not give Cheung the blade. Wow, what a riposte by Cheung. Mertine attacked from out of distance. He overcommitted himself. And once Cheung retrieved out of distance.
See him falling on the ground, missing.
With a thumb up.
I'm okay.
I'm okay, even though you got me. Here comes the attack. Out of distance. Parry, riposte to the back.
Cheung is now pulling away and ahead by 2, able to deal with Mertine's fast attack.
Not just attack, it's a beat attack. Cheung beat the blade, and finally the third time beat the blade and made the attack.
So we've seen this before. Mertine saying, okay, I've got 1 minute to the break. I really need a break right now. I'm gonna grab some foils, change it up.
Watch the beat attack by Cheung.
And Cheung has been really, he's had really nice attacks to the chest and to the flank. He's really able to mix it up. He's sort of feeling the bout now.
He's owned the second half of this bout because of his blade action. So if I'm Mertine, I'm going to say, I'm not letting you get my blade. I would do absence of blade. Anything just not to give Cheung that blade, because he's getting a huge advantage with the blade. Like this, off the blade.
Or you can actually give him the blade and then counter riposte. I've done that too.
Then you can do that for sure.
Well, that's a nice change. Catching Cheung earlier on. So again, that's what I'm talking about. Mertine likes that attack. Really fast feet and then the arm, but it's not quite working right now, and Cheung is ready for it.
There's Mertine pushing. Foot in line.
Mertine is now 1 point away from tying it up with Cheung. Mertine.
But Cheung not even letting the referee make the call and say, I want to replay.
Yeah, right.
No matter what you say, I want to replay on this one.
I think without the replay, we'll see it in a second. Mertine, for me, looks like he's doing the attack au fer.
Right, and it looked like counterattack on the blade by Cheung. And it's close, it's at the same time, but someone started, and the referee has to determine who that is.
And they only have 1 video left, both of them. So now Cheung has used up all his videos.
An attack proves it fair. Watch on the right, beat, attack. It's a beat attack from Mertine. So
But part of it is too, I mean, I think tactically, I almost think Cheung didn't believe it was his, so he kind of wanted a break for a second. I need to think about it because now I'm tied up 11-11.
well, I would have tied my shoe or figured out some other way other than burning my last video challenge. You hear the referee say attack au fer. Every action in this bout is on the blade. Both fencers.
Very nice changeup, not just the attack, but waiting and making preparation, parry post, and now Mertine.
Watch Mertine on the right. Watch this. Parry, riposte, kaboom.
Kaboom.
Parry, riposte. Wow, that's demoralizing. What a shot.
That was a good changeup because most of the time he's coming forward, Mertine, coming forward to make the attack, and this time he came forward with the intention, it looked like, to make sure to draw out the counterattack.
Right.
That's staying 1 step ahead of your opponent.
You're not trying to hit, you're just trying to draw out the attack, so you're waiting for it. No more replays for Cheung.
Mertine now pulls away by 2, 13-11.
If I'm Cheung, let this go to the break. But I'm not Cheung.
Very
Cheung's
nice.
not me.
Not you, and he's taking the risk. Really nice para post. 12-13, within 1 of tying it up with 5 seconds left in the first round.
Almost off the back, almost.
I'm really loving this fencing to the last minute. It makes it super exciting that all the fencers have last second, going up to the last second with their fencing. Wow, what a first round, Jeff.
A lot of touches there, back and forth. Change the momentum. First Mertine, then Cheung, then Mertine again after he changed the blade.
The bout's not over yet. I mean, just because Cheung is down by 1, there's still a lot of fencing left.
All
so
of
what do you
Cheung's
think?
bouts today have been 15, 12, 13, or 14. So he's used to this. Wow.
Nice action. And you said, I mean, look at how much blade action, really clean and nice blade actions. Good movement from both of them and trading back and forth. This is fencing at its best. So what do you think we're going to expect in the next round if you're going to make any predictions, Jeff?
If I'm Cheung, I'm going to try to do to Mertine what he did to me on a previous action, where Mertine pushed forward, waited for Cheung's attack, where he waited for a parry riposte. If I'm Cheung, I'm going to try to do the same thing to Mertine. Push him down to his side of the piece, try to draw out his attack, and wait for the parry riposte.
It's funny how they're trading the same actions back and forth. Mertine has the momentum in his favor by 1 ahead of Cheung going into the second round. And Cheung has no more videos, and Mertine has 1 left. What was called?
For core, body contact, that stops the action.
So he just made an attack there, not waiting for any sort of counterattack. Cheung is now tied 13-13. We saw the wave of the bout going back and forth.
That was some attack by Cheung.
Cheung misses. Mertine is able to get the hit. He's within 1 for the finals of the Anaheim Grand Prix.
Will Mertine go for the attack with the flesh, with the running attack?
Yes, he'll get hit. These guys are coming in so fast and slamming into each other.
Mertine in trouble at the end of his side of the piece there.
Attack right, 1 light. Mertine secures his spot in the finals. This is a huge win for him, being 67th in the world. This is a big win today at the Grand Prix, 15-13 against Cheung, who actually was a silver medalist at the last Grand Prix. Great fencing today. 2 fencers out of nowhere that we would have predicted to be in the top 2. Marini, a young fencer from Italy, and Mertine. So we got to get their names right before we go in.
Well, in direct contrast to the women's side, where you have number 1 and number 2 in the world facing each other for the gold, as expected, the chalk, so to speak, we've had exactly the opposite here with the men. And we knew that Facconi was the only one of the top fencers who was in the 4. So once he was out, it was going to be some upsets here.
This is going to be shaping